remember how the kitchen, how we used to dance?
Yeah.
What we used to do?
We used to do a lot of walk up. No, we didn't. That's what we did.
Okay.
Call it what you want, but that what we did.
But we used to dance in a certain way because we used to have a line.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we used to, and left and right, and we go back, forward, and come back. Yeah.
We got a whole line of people hand around the waist.
Yes, yeah.
Everybody hold on.
And we jam,
and we jamming going forward.
We going forward, and we come back, and we lay, and shout, say, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So when the music,
Yeah.
It wasn't a bouncing. When you had those who bouncing, but they were in the middle.
But this was like sort of a kind of energy of like motion that everybody was connected and just
after a while, because the band was so full of people, you'll just hear the footsteps. The chip, chip.
And people stay with it.
And we stay with it. We ain't even know we're playing.
Chip. It's called a cadence.
I'm telling you, we just jamming.
And the energy just takes you along.
I know, right? I know.
I like to see it in slow motion. Can you imagine that?
I'm telling you. I know, right?
Yeah,
I know.
It's like one big wing.
Wow, I'm telling you.
Wingspan infinite.
This is how the division we must hold and let the caravans go to France.
We're going to take a break and come back, so stick and stay.
we wish to accepted, and we love that. Perfect is love, because love is God, Everything perfect is not love.
Perfect love cast out fear.
Yes, I, and everything else, every other thing. We wish to, in advance, extend advance the greetings to King Mick. More life up upon your earth, them virgin, forwardly, yeah? And you don't know, priceless blessings are more. Yeah, good to be in the land of the living, in spite of the struggles,
Mm-hmm.
But thanks. And play some more, go deeper in the archive, according to what my family just said. Go deeper in the archive, we hear some Mick from when he was, 5 years old?
I'm telling you.
No. Mick deep, Mick deep.
Yeah, man.
When it comes, Mick is very deep. Blessed love.
All right, take care. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning, Justin. How you today?
Hello?
How are you doing today?
I'm good. Now back in today?
Yeah, I'm going to do it in 1 minute now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and we are direct. We still have that German Shepherd to sell. We have 2 female German Shepherds. Like I told you before, they are half Shepherd and half Belgium Shepherd. So they're 2 of the best Shepherd ever. Smart, intelligent.
What you said the name? Belgium Shepherd?
Yeah, the Belgium Shepherd.
Oh, okay.
Not German.
Not German, the Belgium.
Not that the German Shepherd even started.
Okay.
They're stronger.
Belgium.
The Belgium. They're from Belgium,
Yeah,
see?
the north of Germany.
Yes. They came from Belgium. Anyway, and they are carbon now.
Took a train to Germany.
The price has still remained the same. They're now 8 weeks old. Next week will be 9 weeks.
1,500, you say?
1,500 Eastern Caribbean dollars.
Okay.
The price is very good. And the dog man is now saying goodbye. Okay?
Why? The boy need to leave me alone here. Oh my gosh. Yes, so we were talking, Marlon. We were talking about the matrix, the
women.
The women, who did many and a lot of things.
But I would tell you that I think women have been doing a lot of those things for years, It's just that over time, norms get, how must I put it, they get put aside. For example, people don't even realize this, but there were women warriors in many nations' wars. I mean, women who actually was in the front of the battle, with the whatever appropriate close quarter. Yeah,
Wow, we have a caller. Hi, good morning. Morning.
Good morning. I'm turning down my radio quick. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning. The gentleman there with you.
Mm-hmm.
If your grandmother, the name is Crockup from Taylor's?
No. Both of my grandmothers, one of my grandmothers on my mother's side, her name is Miss Thompson, Miss Mary Thompson. She lived in Manchester Avenue. She had a shop for years. My other grandmother on my father's side, her name is Miss Mary Ferdinand. Her married title is Lewis from Canary.
Oh,
she was a sort of a Portuguese Indian-looking woman.
I was a little girl, I used to go with my dad. Stone and so, Lord, it's so terrible. It's a money, it's a little income, but you know how much people get died here too?
In the quarry?
Yeah, I see a man at time,
Yeah.
it,
As a matter of fact, one of my cousins died in the quarry.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah, a gentleman, he was there big digging and then, they fall in and him kill him right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Well,
I call him because I used to go there with my dad and, I know a couple people and broke up. Maybe I know your own grandmother, but I forget her name and I forget her.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, take care. Thank you, Bernice. Yes, I know, but I mean, those accidents.
When I say Egypt, I'm talking about the girl who made the singer's flag.
Yes.
Her father died in the
yes.
quarry. That's my cousin.
Okay, that's your cousin? Okay.
Her father his father is my father's brother.
Okay, so tell me your siblings, because people will be asking me if you have a brother named this, and I have no idea.
I got a lot of siblings. Okay,
Yes, so
let me
maybe
start.
you should just,
I
yeah.
have a brother still live here. His name is Bicknell Thompson.
Okay,
He's a
somebody
contractor.
asked you if Bicknell is the brother
That's my
already.
brother. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He's my mother's child. He's not my father's child.
Okay.
I'm the first for a lot of Phipps that comes after me. So there's me, and then there's Cameron Phipps
Okay.
under me. Then there's Morel. Everybody know him as Kabi. He happened, by the way, he happened to be here in Sinkers right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna meet him this afternoon. He lives in Miami. Then after Kabi, there is no, but actually before we get to Cameron, there's Marlene. So it's me,
Okay.
Marlene, our sister, then Cameron, then Kabi, Morel, and after him there's Castro. After Castro, there's Cora. After Cora, there is, we call him, his name is Calvo, but we call him Archie.
Okay.
After Archie, there is Shami, and after Shami, there's Marlon.
Okay.
I have an elder sister named Isme, but she passed on. She's friends with like Dale Phillips and
Oh,
those kind of,
okay.
like, sisters.
Okay. We have a caller. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. May I speak to String It, please?
He is not here.
Okay, all right, then.
Okay, so you say you have a sister.
I have a
So
sister.
one sibling passed.
Two.
Okay.
Two of our sisters. One passed in New York. I think she had a uterine cancer or something.
Okay.
And my other sister, Marlene, who's younger than I am by about 16 months.
Okay.
She passed 5 years ago from breast cancer. She was a nurse
Okay.
in Miami for like 40 years or so.
So all of you grew up together, like,
Yeah. In a house this big.
okay.
This big. The whole house.
And so
whole
you know what it is to wear each other clothes and stuff like that.
I know things that people don't even want to talk about. I remember when my brother come in one time, put on a girl dress. He snuck in the house, and my father counting the children before he go to bed. You know? We sleeping there for the little pigs and all
Yeah.
the chickens. And he said, Miss Willie, look, we have another girl child. Because
Yeah.
Cameron, my younger brother, had snuck in the house and he put on one of his sister's dress. And to see, and he just lay down in the bed, and the father wouldn't recognize. he was like that kind of way.
So he said,
He said, Miss Willie, look, we have another girl child. Cameron was obstinate. Not
Yeah.
bad, just obstinate. People here know him for, he fall in the chasing goldfish, he fall in the reservoir. How many kids you know do that? He used to swim out to the ocean liners when the used to bring oil. Can't find him the whole Newtown looking at night time. My father would swim out there and bring him back.
oh my gosh.
9 years old. Yeah, he was very adventurous. Pitch marble. I mean, really good. He was a great athlete too. But he was and smart. Now he's in Miami. He has a card. The card say test taking expert. So if you have any test you got to take, whether you got to take GRE, your nurse's test, your master's, whatever, come see me.
He can take it?
He'll take the test and then he'll figure out what he needs.
Yeah.
Cameron said I could get 70% in every test I take without ever even taking the subject, and then I figure out how to get the other 30%. And he trained the people. He
Wow.
has one of the
We
guys.
have.
Call him.
Hi, good morning. Wow. Morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm Marlon.
Good morning. Who am I speaking to?
Marlon, who is it? Mary, was your grandmother, is it?
Mary. People say, okay. Mary Thompson is my grandmother of Manchester on my mother's side. Mary Ferdinand Lewis is my grandmother on my father's side. People call her Dolly from Connery. She been passed.
Oh,
for
Dolly.
years. Yeah,
Miss Doll.
Miss Doll, yeah. That's my grandmother.
Oh, I remember you Kabi come in class together.
Okay.
And Butch used to be over there all the time.
Yeah, he grew up in Connery. That's correct.
But you're supposed to know me. You know the fits them from Taylor's,
You said Taylor's?
Clement and Fonso.
Yeah, but it's been a lot of years. Don't beat me if I remember everything. Okay. It's been 50.
I was smartly young or the three of them. Or the
Okay.
three of them.
Yeah, well, y'all, none of us stay the same. We get bald and we get gray and we lose a tooth or two. We get a little
Yeah.
extra weight and we don't remember each other the same kind of way. But it's all good. Thanks for calling.
Okay, hello.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
What about Mick? May him today? Is still sick?
Yeah, you're not feeling well. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All the best.
Thanks
All
for
the
that.
best.
Thanks.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling. Morning.
Blessed morning to you, Jazzy.
Morning.
I'm calling to let you know that the healing oil is downtown today at Ram Supermarket.
The what?
On the outside, the healing oil.
Oh, the healing oil is available today on downtown?
Downtown today on the outside of Ram Supermarket.
Okay.
Just let the public to know. It's
So-
$50 for it today.
$50 for the healing oil?
Yes.
And
Today.
tell me what you could do again?
For your joint pain, ankle pain, swelling, and all pain, especially for the knees.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them check it out today.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay.
All right, thank you.
A lot of people having this knee issue.
I just
Yeah.
had arthroscopic surgery last year on the 8th of July. And I've got them hurt playing ball, running track, army life, and so forth. And just lifestyle.
Yeah.
And believe me, I was struggling walking around the house. I said, I can't believe, man, I've been brought to my knees. The Lord don't mess around. He
I'm
brings
telling
the
you.
knees.
Yeah.
So, eventually when they did what they did, I was in the morning, putting me under took longer than the surgery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they put me in a chair and said, have a nice day. And you see me, I'm moving around, I'm always...
Dancing away and everything.
I'm moving.
Moving. Yeah.
The key is to keep moving.
That's the thing. Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes.
I have some used push-up glass windows for sale.
Okay, wait. I got to wait that deal. Used push-up glass windows.
The size is 24 by 48.
Okay, 24 by 48.
The price is $80 per each.
Okay, $80 each. Okay.
The number to call 664 5564.
Thank you, Bo. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It is like 9 minutes before the hour of 11. And we are here, we have its radio market. And we are also saying, those of you who call in, remember Mick is going to be celebrating on Monday. So call and send requests for Mick. He listening here because he WhatsApp me. Right? So he listening.
Mick, you listening? Morning, brother, morning. Morning.
I know, right? Morning. Okay, saying hi to Valerie Martin. Good morning, Jazzy, watching from St. Croix, Virgin Islands. Hope all is well with Mick. Thank you. Have a blessed day. And then Vandra Lloyd said, good night, guys. So Vandra, where are you? Vandra in the house. So
She's probably in Australia.
So in
New
Australia,
Zealand
in
or
the
something.
area?
Yeah, but she got.
Okay.
If it's night, she's further.
yeah.
Europe or something.
Yeah. Hi,
Yes,
morning.
good morning, Jazzy.
Morning.
Nick, happy birthday and many, many more and get well.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Casildo. Morning.
Balance me
Balance me.
and Marlon.
Yes. Morning.
Ah, boy, me and you are like
Morning to you.
with mother have a lot of children,
Boy, yeah.
and once your mother got them load of children, it's a small frame house, but it's two story, Mama pan the bed and all I underneath pan lodging,
Well, Lodging and me has a very unique experience. We understand one another.
And once you under the sleeping pan the lodge pan your lodging, you got to sleep in mama frock too, Or cocos bag, whichever available. But we were comfortable.
I'm telling you.
But I did glad for me bag because when anybody dead in the village, I afraid.
Oh, Lord.
I got in me back and I cover me head.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay then.
Thank you, Bo.
Morning.
Thank you.
Bet.
Thank you. Thank you, Bo. It is just about 7 minutes before the hour of 11. It's Radio Market. Call our and sell your merchandise. Only have 2 things on the market so far. And the healing oil downtown.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning, Jazzy. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I'm just calling to wish Mick a happy birthday on Monday
Uh-huh.
and a speedy recovery.
I missed him this morning.
Yes.
It is jingle and the jangle, and the jingle and the jangle,
Yes,
you know?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, this is Jean.
Oh, hi,
The
Jean.
gentleman who is with you there, Mr. Marlon. I can't see his face good, but I'm not recognizing him at all. I am from Cadence Street. I used to live in front of Malalu. My name is Jean Edwards, but I can't place him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Can you see him now?
can you see me now?
Yeah, I see it, but not so clear. From my TV, not so clear.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, but my mother used to teach at Epworth School, and I used to live right in front of Malalu, where they used to sell the ice cream.
Yeah, I'm familiar. It's that 53 years is a long time. So
Yeah.
but even
Right.
though I come back a lot, you know, you don't get to see everybody, and I could appreciate your position. But yes,
Okay.
Thanks, Jean. Have a good day. Say
All
hi to
right, you
Brian.
too. All the best.
Same to you. Yes, that's Jean Edwards. Her mom was Maureen Edwards, and she died at 93 or something like that. But she was a teacher at the Morris Hillier, what was Epworth School,
okay, I remember school.
right? Epworth School. So do you remember anybody from Epworth? Or
Unless they told me.
most of your friends were from
Pastor
you went Pasha?
boys school,
Okay.
grammar school, Pastor school, boys school, grammar school.
So you went from Pasha to boys school?
Yes, right there, the same Methodist church, annex. That was boys school.
Okay.
And the
yes.
next one was girls
yes.
school.
Yes.
And then
Yes. So
from
you
there to
went
grammar
boys
school.
school and then to grammar school.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know my brother? Have I ever asked you if you know my brother?
Yeah, I know your brother. It's just that, you know, me and your brother.
For a long time.
But
Gabs. That's Gabs.
I know Gabs. Yeah, Gabs play football.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
For
just I ain't
Santos.
seen. Ain't Gabs still in the States?
Yeah.
In New York?
Yeah, he is in Maryland.
Maryland. It's just I
Yeah.
haven't seen Gabs physically. It has to be at least 50
About
plus
that.
years.
Yeah.
You know? But
So
yeah, I know
you
Gabs.
played different sports, you say?
Yeah. I ran,
So
yeah.
who you played for? Because back then,
Yeah.
football was like the biggest
Yeah.
thing since sliced bread. So
Correct.
who you played for?
I played for Manchester United, which is basically a Newtown team, right? Mm-hmm. Most of the guys I played for, have passed on. There's a few
Bongo
guys.
Bongo
is
Bongo.
one. Bongo.
Yeah.
Morning Bongo, I know you're listening.
Bongo deal, yeah.
Bongo was our center forward, as fast as it can be. I played right wing, and then the following year after I played Manchester, I played for grammar school because Esdale saw me playing for Manchester United one day, and he said, "Well, what Marlon doing playing Manchester United? He go grammar school." So he told Squeezy, then Glassford, and next year I played for grammar school. And so next year I was playing for grammar school. I ran track for grammar school. I was the captain of Gold House when Bastille High School, when Girls High School and grammar school was joined in '67. Initially grammar school had red, orange, and blue, and then they made two additional houses: Green House and Gold House. And I was the captain of Gold House in the first Bastille High School.
Okay.
When it was joined.
Yeah.
I was captain of Gold House for sport. So I ran track for.
So Gold House was making inroads because you had
It was,
red.
it was the first year.
Yeah.
But what they actually did, they took some athletes. I only remember Tea Time, Robert James.
No, another name,
Okay,
T-Time.
Tea Time tall. He played basketball, played football, and he was one of our athletes. And some of the guys, the names are fuzzy. But the first year, what they did was they handpicked some athletes from other areas. Like, for example, when I was in Red House, I was more like a decathlete.
Okay.
I ran, I jumped,
Yeah.
I played football, played cricket. But, and so they pulled some athletes from some of the other houses and made them captains
Okay.
of the Green House and Gold House when they expanded. And
So you, okay. Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yes.
I'd like to take this time to wish Mick a happy birthday when it comes on Monday.
Yes.
Coming from Tally.
From who?
Timor Tally Davis.
By Tally something of I.
what that?
Tally.
Tally?
Simo Tally
Marlon.
Davis.
Hey, Tally?
Yes,
Morning,
all right.
Tally.
Tally going on like...
I just tell Mick that the collaboration is on because I say he ready. So
You're born what?
I said, tell Mick that the collaboration is on. I said he's ready.
Oh, okay. I'll tell him. Yes.
All right.
All
Morning,
right,
Tally.
all the best, man.
Morning.
Tally, you
Hold
know
it down,
Marlon?
Hold it down.
Yeah, he know me.
Okay.
Marlon, Tally. Bless up.
Easy, Jazzy. Okay, cool.
All right, take care. Okay. Okay, somebody had said, I wonder if he remembers me teaching at Newtown under Miss Tucker. My name then was Mrs. Joseph. You remember?
Ooh, Miss Tucker was there. I went to pastor school from 1957 until about 1960 or 62 maybe, you know. And then I went to boys' school. So when I was in pastor school, Miss Tweed was one of our teachers. Miss Tucker was the headmistress. But I went there in 1957 till about maybe 1961.
Okay, and then you transferred to boys' school.
Then boys, it was the next session. You know, from there you go to boys' school, and then from boys' school you go to either senior school or grammar school.
Okay.
If you girls' school, you go from girls' high school or senior school.
Oh, okay, okay. So, do you know who? Because did you have vendors outside at that time, or can you remember?
That's fuzzy for me. I can't tell that. I can't remember.
So did you have to go home for lunch and come back every day?
Every day, yeah.
How far were you? You were in Manchester Avenue?
No,
Where you were?
I could go there if I needed to, but I went to Down Bay Road.
Down Bay Road, okay, Newtown Bay Road.
You know what Ken Diving Shop is on the Bay
Yeah.
Road? Okay. If you go east, there's an alley.
Oh yeah, Herbert Alley.
That's the Herbert Alley. That's my
Right.
alley. I'm the second house in Herbert Alley.
Okay.
Across-
Is the house there still?
No, my father moved it in 1966. He put it in a Bedford truck and moved it to Pond Pasture when Pond
Okay.
Pasture extended. And it's up at Pond Pasture now.
Oh,
You can't see
so-
it. The house still there, but my brother built a shop. My brother is a constructor.
Yeah.
So he built a workshop. So he built cabinets and all that.
Okay.
So you can't see it from the street because the house is still in there, but there's a workshop built around it.
Around it. Oh, that's cool.
So you
though.
can't see the house.
That's cool.
It's like a museum piece.
Wow. Good morning. That's cool. Morning.
Good morning, Angie. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good. And good morning to your guest.
Good morning.
Good morning, and how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing. I like how you put it. I like we're friends. We go way back. No, what? Anyway, I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Wonderful.
I hope for both of you, your day is a blessed one so far.
Yes,
Thank you.
thanks.
Yes. To your guest, he says that I need a clarification because I don't know much about it. So I will appreciate you helping me in this instance. Your guest said that the grammar school and the Bastia High School was joined in 1967?
Yes, actually, I have a document like a yearbook. You know, people try to get a copy of it so often. But yeah, in 1967, the girls' high school, as it was known, joined with the grammar school as it was known, and at that time the headmaster was a Mr. Victor Jones, which will then transfer to a Mr. Esdell after that time, and things changed after that, and then it became the Basser High School. But yes, 1967, that's when it took place.
Oh, because what I really would like to know, I know what they have right now here, the Clarence Fitzroy College. Before it became that, and before it was moved to that place, they had what was called the sixth form college, and that was on the same grounds with the Bastia High.
That is
so
correct.
I would like to know if the grammar school was the same as the sixth form, or the sixth form was the grammar.
Okay, when I was at grammar school, we had a
I'll
6A.
continue to listen. Have a blessed day.
Thanks.
6A and 6B.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So she'll continue to listen. So
Okay,
go ahead.
Sure. I would say that when I went to grammar school at the time, we already had 6A and 6B. I know that before that school was built, the grammar school before that was in a different location. I think to my memory, it might have been in the village area.
In the village?
Yes.
Pasha, up in the village?
Village
yeah.
area. I didn't attend that school. I know folks who did. When I attended grammar school, it was already in its present location, that the old Bastia that's broken down right now. But yes, it was 1967. And I said I actually have a yearbook that shows the merging of the schools during that time.
Okay. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. This is Cameron Phipps, Marlon Phipps' younger brother.
Morning, brother. Morning, brother.
I am the one who had on the frock.
Yes, who had on the frock?
Somebody just called me to say I'm on ZIZ and they mentioned I had on a frock.
You know, not only that, but a lot of folks don't know that you sang a song called "Woman in Control" wearing your sister bra and one of her dresses in St. Thomas.
That's true. That's true, and that's not only that. That's a hit song.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I have a DJ in England right now planning to play tomorrow. Chris.
Okay, DJ Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, DJ Chris got a show up here, and he's going to be hearing the Anti-Man song because it's in popular demand in London. People always asking for this song.
Well, you're going to have to provide a copy for Jazzy because I don't have a copy anymore. At least not here.
Oh, ZIZ, no, Concert was them got it up there in the archives. I gave everybody.
I'll have to look for it, but I don't know.
Yes, the name of the album is Jam All Over Town by The Legend.
Oh, well, maybe I might find. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's in this. It was big in Nevis. I gave it to everybody. St. Kitts, Nevis, Montserrat,
okay,
all
so
over. I went to Grenada to sing the song. A woman couldn't believe I come in there to sing a song in a dress. She said, "You got to be kidding." I said, "Yeah." She said, "But that got to be a big song." But anyway, so I was here on the job, and they called me, said, "Turn me into this," but I didn't have the computer. He said, "Marlon just mentioned that you had on a frock one time." So I didn't know whether it was the song or the childhood experience. I dressed up like one of my sisters one time to avoid getting licked.
I would, yeah.
And then, yeah, and my dad said, "Tilly, let me count my children." And he said, 1, 2, 3. He said, "We got a new girl try." Anyway, I'm going to let you go. We talk again.
All right.
Hey, I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
later. You know Cubby here, right?
Cubby home, yeah?
Cubby in St. Kitts.
Okay, well, I got to give him a call.
Yeah, we'll shout you later.
Okay, later.
All right. Good morning.
Yes, already. The old grammar school supposedly every part that William Connor school I used to be there, the old grammar school. I understand.
Okay.
When I was small.
All right. Thank you, Casilda.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hello, Cousin Jazzy. Good morning.
Morning, Sonny boy.
To you and your guest, Marlon.
Good morning.
I hear Marlon talking a lot about high school and boys' school and the stick-out school, which is girls' high school. But why come you all don't mention senior school? Because I used to go to senior school when it first opened. And when you reach 4A, when you get to 4A in senior school, that's the highest class. They're supposed to give you an exam and take you over to grammar school. And they all were lagging in giving the senior school student the exam to go over to grammar school. And that's when I got tired and quit school and went to work.
Okay.
So nobody talk about senior school. Senior school was very instrumental in preparing a lot of people to go to grammar school, but they never get the opportunity to go over. And it was on the same ground. Because the whole grammar school moved up the village, St. John's village, and came in there. The first headmaster was Mr. Ribeiro.
Correct.
A kind of a coolie guy.
Correct.
And the first senior school headmaster was Mr. Hodge from Anguilla. He came up from Harveston School to senior school.
Yeah.
So senior school was very instrumental with Washi Archibald become the principal after.
Yes.
But there was produced a lot of exemplary students, but we never get a chance to go to grammar school.
Okay.
Because of politics.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
But no, you didn't say that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't speak to senior school.
Exactly, because you didn't go to senior school.
I'm not trying to put senior school down. What we should probably do is find somebody who went to senior school and bring them on board and let them express themselves.
Yeah.
But I know of senior school, but I couldn't speak of
exactly.
I never attended.
Can't speak of what you don't know. Good morning.
Good morning, Saturday. How are you, man?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, counter culture. Those Czechoslovaks used to bite, you know. They go down and then you're sleeping and they used to bite. So how happy belated birthday to Mick, man.
Advance, yeah, it's Monday.
Advance.
It's Monday.
Yeah, okay, I'm calling from Texas. What happened to you in the morning? You don't come on no more in the morning?
Well, that's another story, you hear?
Okay,
So,
okay.
but thanks for asking, okay? All right, take care.
Let's say like that. Let's say like that.
All right, take care.
Okay.
Good morning. Morning.
Yes, me again, Jazzy.
Mm.
So, yes, to your guess, so what I am understanding then, the grammar school was actually what we know as the sixth form. Because the sixth form that I know had 6A
and 6B.
And they had 6B.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So, yes. So, okay. So, grammar school was in existence up until the other day, up until when the college was built and they moved it.
Well, when we look at terms, right, what I want to be clear on, when I attended school, what we know as grammar school, it was only all boys, and eventually in 1967 the girls' high school joined, and then we had what was now called the Bastille High School. You understand what I'm saying? In there it had 6A and 6B, to my memory, because I was there until I left. I left in fifth form, and I got drafted by the United States military. That's another long story. But to my knowledge, it was all boys until 1967. And then all of a sudden we had girls sitting next to us. It's that simple.
Okay.
Yeah, because what I know it to be, it was, when I was there, it was separate. Because
you had girls' high school separate and up until 1967.
And, it was sort of separate.
Yes.
But what was the uniform back in your day?
The uniform that I know the boys wore, we wore khaki shorts, and we had, from first form to third form, we had a colorful tie. And then when you went to, I think the higher forms wore a blue and kind of reddish or purplish reddish color tie. Two-color tie. The lower forms multicolored, made out of wool. And the senior forms, I think from fourth form and above, wore a two-color tie, blue and what looks like a reddish brown, more close to red.
And you're talking about the grammar school, not the combination, the grammar.
The grammar school. Eventually, when it became Bassett High School, you still continued with a uniform. The girls used to wear a uniform, a skirt, and a top. It's fuzzy right now, but yes.
Oh, because what I know, it was gray and white. But how old? What's the age when you entered into grammar?
I would say grammar school, when I went to grammar school, I was 11 years old. So I would think that was first form. So some people may have went 12, maybe 10, I don't know. But 11. I was 11 years old when I went to grammar school.
So in a way, it was like a high school, so to speak.
Yes,
then.
it was a high school. We didn't call it that then.
Okay.
The boys' grammar school was not called boys' high school. It was called grammar school.
Okay.
But the girls had a girls' high school. Level? Hello?
Did it go up to fifth form level?
Yes, it went to fifth form and 6A and 6B. Yes.
Thank you for the information.
No problem.
I appreciate it very much. Have a blessed day.
Same to you.
All right.
That's wow.
I've never heard boys' high school. There's never been that term in St. Kitts.
Right. It's girls' high school.
Girls' high school and grammar school.
Okay.
And senior school.
Right.
Grammar school was all boys.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, hi. Good morning.
Good morning, it's Megan. Let me see if I could add any clarity to the question.
Yes.
Now, grammar school, as people would have known, used to be up at the village where you have the Dr. William Connolly.
Mm-hmm.
They moved in 1957, 58 to the new building on Victoria Road.
Exactly. I went
and the girls' high school used to be on Victoria Road where you have the social services.
Correct.
Until the building burned down.
Correct.
Some girls from the girls' high school, because there was only one sixth form. Sixth form was part of the St. Kitts Nevis Grammar School. That's the name of the school.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So while until fifth form they were separated.
Correct.
The girls who excelled, because they did not do sciences in girls' high school.
Correct.
So they went over to the sixth form in the Bass St. Kitts Nevis Grammar School. Correct. In 1961, they opened the Bass Senior School, and I, along with others, I was in the first 1A1. It catered to the children from the Bastia primary schools, or elementary school as they call them, and St. Peter's.
Correct.
And so they had from 1A down to 1E. So I was in the first set of 1A, me and Sylvia Brown and a lot of us. All the top from the top elementary schools were put there. Now we went to until fourth form when you wrote what is called the CP, the London College of Preceptors exam, which is lower than the O levels. And after that, you were to leave school and go to work. Well, some people, they didn't get much, so they would leave whenever they felt like. They had a fifth form. They decided to give us a try. After we did very well in the LCP, we were allowed to write 2 subjects in the 5G1. Now, in 67, they began to move the students who were in the third form, the top third form, Remember, some of them weren't doing anything. When they amalgamated the girls' high school with the Bastia St. Nevis Grammar School, they named it the Bastia High School.
In 1967, that's correct.
67. And so only the top students who were in the top third form in the Bastia High Senior School were transferred. Then they renamed the leftovers as the Junior High School. Now, I went to teach at Bastia until 78, and they had put the sixth form for space. They were over on the Bastia Senior School campus. Then called Bastia then became from third form. There was no first form and second form in Bastia High School. Okay. Only third form. And the sixth form was there. They were at the end of the first long building. They remained there. They were gray and white, because my daughter was one of them. Okay. In 1991, they decided to move them from the eastern campus to the newly constructed, what we call CFBC. It was then called the College of Further Education. You remember that? It was CFE, College of Further Education, because the students were complaining that they're between all these little children, So it became, and then they built the building in 1993, somewhere around here, so. And it was renamed. So it was renamed from the College of Further Education to the CFBC after Brian. They renamed it after Brian. But they have always been a sixth form in the grammar school, as I said, right?
Correct.
And later in the Bastia High School.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, then.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Jazzy.
Yes, morning.
And good morning, Marlon.
Good morning. Who am I talking to?
You're talking to a famous radio talk show host, Mr. Politics.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Politics.
Yes. I just want to commend you on your information you have bringing to the nation about way back with school days and everything. Because I wasn't around them time, I born in the 60s. So, I wouldn't know much about those things. Trinity School, Trinity College School.
Okay.
And I support the Trinity College School too. I went to work. The other thing they used to call it Mississippi. That's the highest class to go. You have to go up on the platform. And some of them branch off went to senior high school afterwards too. Some who bright, they branch off went to senior high school. Anyway, I just want to wish Uncle Mickey advance birthday greetings going out to him. I wish him all the best. He ain't feeling so well. And just so you know that I'm the man with the tambourine. I will be in tongue later with some in the shell.
Yes.
$5 a bag, put them in the shell. And those who don't want on the shell, $10 a bag. So the number to call is 766-3310.
3310.
766-3310.
3310. All right.
Yeah, Marlon, you're doing a good job, man. You're doing a great job. And I'm glad to see that you don't come home and give information all the time, We're glad to people like you.
Good morning, and thank you.
Jazzy.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. and come back. Okay, so you all stick and stay. It's 19 minutes past 11. This is interesting because I'm learning about grammar school and so. So this is interesting for me too.
I have a book.
Okay.
If you are to see the book, you have all the people that you would like see today at 65 and 75 years old, young. Even to your little boy, your
to
boy
my brother.
Sam.
To Sam, yeah? Okay, so we'll be back, okay? Stick and stay.
Everybody who come on my home. you hang in there, and we can't wait for you to get out of the hospital and come in here and reclaim your throne. I'm just keeping it nice and guarded for you, okay?
You hear him?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Marlon.
Yeah, I said,
He is the man of the moment.
Yeah, this is mixed world. I'm just kind of keeping it open until he come back.
He said he keeping you, he guarding the phone for you, He guarding for you. Okay?
Marlon, the old football player from Newtown and Santos, is it? Or Manchester United, one of them?
Manchester.
Okay. Manchester United.
So, Mike,
thank you, Marlon, and thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mick. I hope everybody hearing you. I know people want to call in and call, but because I have you on WhatsApp, I won't be able to take calls, really. Right?
Okay, no problem.
So have you been listening, or have you gotten to listen to the program?
No, not yet. I don't have a radio, so my daughter is going to bring back up one for me. So I hope I get, if I come over next week, I hope I get to hear, hear you guys. I really, really glad to hear you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you, Mick. We love you. And happy birthday in advance, okay?
Oh boy, I forget that now. Okay, thanks.
So we're going to pass through by you, okay?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, okay.
Call me when you're coming.
All right, cool. Love you lots. Okay. Yes, so that was Michael. It was really nice to hear his voice. I hope those of y'all heard him, because I tried to make sure he came to answer. Okay, but let's go back to the lines. Hi, good morning. Okay. But this Bastia high end, so it's quite interesting.
Yeah, it is. A lot of folks don't really even know that part of educational transformation took place. As a matter of fact, when Esdell became the Bastia High School headmaster, he was a very young man.
So, you said what color uniform you wore?
Khaki pants and a white and a sort of a tan looking shirt, and we had a tie.
A tie? Yeah. So I wonder when it became grey and white.
Well, it was probably grey, but I mean, trust me, some of those things become fuzzy after a while. I think it was wearing grey.
It could be, because I know after when we had sixth form.
Yeah, sixth form wore grey. Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Jazzy D and Marlon. Good morning.
Good morning.
With the high school time, grey and white was at that time as grammar school.
Correct.
Bastia High School colors at the time was brown skirt and beige blouse.
Okay, and that still exists. They're still doing that.
Correct.
Yes. Senior school at that time was light blue shirt and tunic. According to your grade, tunic, no, dark blue.
Okay.
Then after senior school, when you leave pastor school and certain other school upgraded. That is how some of us had sent to the old hospital at that time, that is Fitzroy Bryan School now. It was senior high school before it became the CFBC. It's after they graduated and they built this new senior high school up at Taylor's. That is how the Fitzroy Bryan College became college for the sixth formers and so on.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, so they wore blue.
Yeah.
And the tunic and so. Yeah. So senior high bass and junior high were different.
Well, I think it probably changed names, but I wasn't here during that time, so I really can't speak to that.
Okay.
When I left here in 1970, I know there was grammar school, which I was attending, but by that time it had become Bastia High School. I've been attending there 3 years at that time, and then there was senior school. The following transformations happened after I left.
After you left.
So I couldn't speak to it.
I just want to say hi to Sheila Keynes. Good morning, watching from Tortola. Enjoying your show. Thanks, Sheila. And Y. Duncan says, good morning, Major Market, and happy birthday, Mick. Catherine Charles, greetings, Jazzy. Want to wish Mick birthday blessings and long life. Thank you, Ja blessing. Jacint Finch, may I say in the other part, Hembrick. Good morning, Jazzy. Jacint, I need your number. Happy birthday, Mick, in advance. Best month ever. Well, we could dispute that because October is the best, in my opinion. And Liz Halbert says, I lived on Wellington Road. Not quite sure I remember the guy there with you.
Randy Halbert's sister?
Is it Randy Halbert? Liz, are you Randy Halbert's sister?
On the corner of Wellington Road.
On the corner of Wellington Road.
And I want to say Wellington Road and South Park Road.
She's not Bitnell, though.
Yeah, Bitnell.
Okay. So, Liz, did you live on the corner and you're who? Randy Halbert?
Yeah.
So, those Halberts or something, do the Halberts on Taylor's Range?
I can't go there, but I do know there was a Halbert on the corner of Wellington Road and south of the, if you, Wellington Road, you make a left, Lozak Road.
Yeah, Lozak Road. You're going to Lozak Road.
Wellington Road.
Yeah,
and
a white wall.
Right in the corner. Right in the corner. You go, it'll take you to Lozak Road, but you're on Wellington Road.
Yeah.
So they're right in the corner here.
Yeah.
And this guy named Randy Halbert used to live there.
Okay. Good morning.
Hello, Jasmine.
Yes.
I'm calling back to ask Marlon a question. Marlon,
I'm listening.
when you went to school, who was the headmaster of boys' school?
Boys' school? You got me there, man. I don't remember. I remember grammar school. I remember pastor school. Boys' school.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Mr. Dole, Willie Dole.
Very possible the name, yes, you're absolutely right. The name comes
Willie
from,
Dole.
that name comes from memory.
And this is what I want to say. You had boys' school, then you had girls' high school, then you had Miss Pickard school, then you had grammar school. You had all them school on Victoria Road go up there by the tennis place.
Correct.
Remember?
Okay. Correct.
So I'm saying I went to school in Somerset, Patrick Knight, Austin Edison. We all was in boys' school together.
Okay.
It was in 7th standard.
Correct.
And when they opened the school, they took from 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th standard, and send them up to senior school.
Okay.
That's the original class went to senior school.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going back. I'm born in 1947, so I'm a lot older than you.
Well, exactly.
These guys precede you, so I'm not criticizing you.
Understand.
But I'm just saying, the people don't understand that right there by the park, Queens, had 4 schools before they built the senior school. The senior school had 5.
Got it. Thank you.
And I just want to refresh a lot of people's memory because I'm older than a lot of you guys.
Agreed.
Okay, thank you so much.
And that is nice to hear Mick voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hi, Jesse D, good morning.
Yes.
Yes, I am just calling to wish Nick advance birthday greetings.
Thank you.
Comes, and I also want to wish him a speedy recovery.
Yes.
On behalf of myself and Etta. Thank you.
Okay. Now it says, somebody says Miss Pickard School and Girls High School were the same.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't. Yeah, I won't even go into that.
I know. Hi, good morning. Hello.
Hey, Jazzy, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Marlon, how you doing?
Hey, good morning. Who am I speaking to?
Okay, this is Gay.
Oh, Gay? In New York?
Yeah.
Well, good morning, my brother.
Hey.
You from down by the...
How are you?
That's Errol's brother.
Gay is from down by down on the Bay Road?
Yes.
Yes.
So, yes.
That's me.
That's Errol's man.
But I went to Newtown School.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a cousin of Marlon and Cameron. Well, listen, the grammar school as we had it then, what happened was it was sort of an offshoot of the British system. The British had something called 11 plus, and they would admit you into the higher schools over there. We patterned that by having what you call the common entrance examination.
Oh.
Once you passed that exam, you went on to the grammar school and the girls' high school.
Okay.
The grammar school now, you wore short khaki pants up to 3rd form.
Yeah.
Short khaki pants with a white shirt, red, yellow, and blue tie.
Okay.
The girls in the girls' high school, they wore, I think you call it a tunic, a brown dress
Yes.
with a beige blouse underneath it, and they had a hat also. They did that up to 3rd form. Then 4th and 5th form, the boys in the grammar school, they wore long khaki pants with a red and blue tie.
Correct.
And the girls in the high school, they wore skirts now with the same blouse. You see? Yes. Then you went on to sixth form, and at sixth form and 6B, you wore a grey pants, and girls wore a grey skirt.
Okay, so that's where it came
with a white blouse.
Okay.
Right. And then 6A, then you went on to wear a darker grey pants or black pants, and the girls in turn wore a darker grey skirt. That's the system you had that was there.
Mm-hmm.
Then senior school, you wore the tunic system also.
Yes.
A dark blue tunic with a light blue blouse. And the boys wore khaki pants with the light blue shirt. Then somewhere they went on to third and fourth form, and they wore the boys continued wearing that thing, but the girls wore, they went into skirts and blouse.
Okay.
Skirts and blouses, then in the later forms. Now, a product of the senior school, a very proud product of the senior school that went over later into the high school system was the late Oswald Elliott. Him and the person, the lady who designed our national flag, Idris Lewis.
Yes.
She was a product of the senior school.
That's correct.
And she went over into the later Bastia High School. Now what happened was we had the Bastia Senior High. That was senior high because it was either third or fourth form where you became senior high.
Okay.
Junior high was first and second form.
Yes.
Then you had two campuses. You had the old hospital campus, and you had the campus that was in the traditional senior school building. That was the two campuses for the junior high. And then you had the senior high now came from third or fourth form into the main grammar school building. That's what it was.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Before you go, tell me.
I hope I've clarified that.
You sure have. Thank you so much. Marva, my cousin Marva, is she something to you?
Yes, she is. Marva and Bernie and Day.
Okay, yes, because I remember coming down on the Bay Road, and I forget your mom's name.
Jonah.
Jonah. Yes,
they call him Miss Jonah.
Yes, we used to go to visit Jonah, yes. And they used to come by Julie and Marva, and they used to come, right. Okay, now so I have the right person.
Bernie and Day.
Right.
Very well.
Thank you so much for calling.
Very well. But Marlon, you'll hear from me later, okay?
Talk to you later, cuz.
Take care. I shall. Good luck and God bless.
Thanks. Wow. Good morning.
Yes. Desiree.
Yes.
Denalene actually clarified and crystallized the whole thing very, very well.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything that anybody could add to that. And just to say that it was good to see Denalene after all of these years. He was in St. Kitts the other day for his brother's funeral. And it was so good to see him again after all of those years. Denalene, big up, man.
Okay. Thanks for calling. Okay. The King, good morning.
Good morning, Jazzy.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody addressed this yet, but I would like to just right here and right now say, I owe a debt of gratitude to the late Mr. Washington Archibald. He was an educator par excellence. And because of his foresight and his love for learning and love for people, he put a lot of us where he allowed and he caused us to chart a course for where we are today. The Bastia Senior School was Bastia Senior School up until when it was the brainchild of Mr. Archibald to change the name to Bastia Junior High School.
Okay.
Now, a part of that is that Mr. Archibald reached out to the schools in the rural areas, the all-age schools as they called them then, which went up to Standard 7, and which also brought on board the College of Preceptors for some students who could do it. And Mr. Archibald collected as many of the students from those schools who did well at the CP and made a class at the Bastia, then the senior school, which had turned into Bastia Junior High. He put a class there to do the London O-levels. He wanted us to do the O-levels at Cambridge. And a certain person said, no, they can't do the Cambridge exam. They have to do the exam that was set for persons who were out of school, which was the London exam.
Mm-hmm.
So they were those of us who were part of that class who did O-levels London, not Cambridge. I don't really like to call names, but Mr. Arnaldo Bailey is a product of that, Mr. Delano Bart, the late Oswald Elliott. Some of the teachers were Claudette Elms, Mr. William Liburd, Elroy Scout Lewis, he taught Spanish, and Mrs. Marshall, Dr. Sebastian's sister. Those were some of the members of staff that were there. We had a Richard Goldstein, he was an American. We had a Leonie Brathwaite. Persons like that taught that at that school when we were there. And so we did the O-levels at London. The school was divided into two campuses because it became so large that down that park range was a little too small, and therefore they used some of the rooms at what is now CFBC for another part of the class.
Okay.
But Mr. Washington Archibald, I mean, God bless him when he was alive, and I will forever be grateful to him for his insight, his foresight, and all that he believed in educating persons and so on, and raising people to a higher standard educationally and, well, economically as well.
Okay.
So that is how junior high became, and then there was that class. We were like an appendix to it because we were doing O-levels while the rest of the school was still at, those who could make it at CP level if they did, and those who could make it to go over to Bastille Senior High School. But we were like an appendix in that building. Our classroom was in that main building on Park Range, and we did London O-levels.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling and giving that information. Thank you so much. Hi, good morning. Rewinding down.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
They had a woman school down there, and the last area, a Matthew's house.
Mm-hmm.
A boon school with all white children. No black children could have go there.
Okay, you remember it? Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What she said is true. At the earlier date.
Yes.
It was one at Jewels too. Now, let me say something to clarify what the second to last caller said.
Mm-hmm.
Washington Archibald actually taught us at the Bassett Senior School before he went away to study. He and Willie Liburd. So he actually taught at the senior school, the Eastern Campus.
Yeah.
And you did LCP, London College of Preceptors, up to 4th form.
Okay.
We wrote Cambridge in Bastille Senior School in 5th form. We only wrote 2 subjects. Now, Elliot, I told somebody the other day, I remember Elliot at the senior school. When he came from convent, he came to Bastille Senior School first, and then he was transferred to the grammar school. Bouncing, Keith, Simmons, Vincent, a lot of them who were in the 1A1 with us.
Mm-hmm.
When instead of going to 2A1, they sent most of the boys to the grammar school from the senior school. But Cambridge was written at the Bastille Senior School, at the Bastille Senior School.
Okay.
So they did Cambridge over there too. They did Cambridge in both of them.
Yeah, we did Cambridge as well. I did it.
Yeah, Cambridge I did. I did Cambridge in 65, I think. As well.
O-levels.
Yeah, O-levels.
Yeah.
So London maybe came after. But it's Cambridge we wrote.
Well, London, Cambridge is what I think I had. Yeah. Okay.
All right then.
Thank you so much. So Marlon, you did Cambridge?
Cambridge.
You did Cambridge. Okay. And after that you went into working, or you went?
No, I got drafted into United States Army while attending Bastille High School.
Really?
I had this thing called a green card. And when I became of age, it was required.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
And I got the letter saying you need to go show up to do this, and my whole life changed. Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually in school when I got the letter.
Wow.
I had to go to Puerto Rico and
and then listen, get yourself organized.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah. I need to hear about that. We talked about that already, but
a long time ago.
I could talk. I could do it again. I'd love to hear it again. Good morning.
Jazzy, just a little for Anti-Sylvia Day. I was a member of that class that did London O-levels. Myself and Idris Lewis and Oswald Elliott and Onaldo Bailey and Villano Bart. We were that appendix in junior high. I call it an appendix class because I don't think we were really grafted in, but Mr. Archibald had this idea to get the children from the rural schools who were in an all-age school and who were successful at CP. He got some of us from the rural class, all-age schools, and he put us together with some persons who were at senior school also and did this College of Preceptors. But we did London O-level.
Okay.
And it was like 5 and 6 subjects people were writing. And we had quite a good group of us. And it was the brainchild of Mr. Archibald why that appendix was added. I don't know who else was involved, but I know that Mr. Washington Archibald was very instrumental in getting that together. And he was the headmaster at the time when I went there as a part of that group that did that. As in 1969.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, good morning.
Balance me.
Yeah, balance
and
me.
Marlon.
Yes, good
morning. We who went senior school only, we had a privilege over you all who went grammar school.
Yes, sir.
Because when we senior school boys could run away and go look cane, grammar school couldn't go because you all was marked by your toy.
Yes.
So it's a good thing we didn't win a toy over senior school.
Well, you know, it's funny because I would tell you that many times I would take my tie off after I leave school, jump the fence at Warner Park.
Yeah.
But then when I'm coming back into Newtown, I had to make sure I put it back on because if not, somebody see me, they go tell my parents.
I know.
Well, he got on the tie, you know.
I know.
Licks.
Yeah.
Okay, because you come from senior school to grammar school.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah. You have to straighten up yourself when you're going home, no matter how. You better come back home the way you went, you know. Yeah. You could do all you want. But you better make sure when you cross that and then you got on the clothes you had on.
The whole neighborhood is checking you out to tell your parents.
I mean, they never used to let us get away at all.
The way it was.
Yeah, the village, the street, everybody knew everybody. Yeah. Even when they had the arguments and so we can't get involved, you know, but the arguments going on, you know.
It's funny the things you grow up exposed to and don't stop to realize how it shaped the way you relate in the world. Because I've seen some things I can't say on this air.
I know.
That I just like as a kid, 8 years old, 9 years old.
Yeah.
Things that people said to each other. You know.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, I've seen the proverbial two females fussing over one guy, and it turned into a fight.
Yep.
And people watching it could enjoy seeing these two females doing what females do and the things they will say, and it was very it's beyond. It is too X-rated to say
I'm telling you.
This medium.
And even when you're catching water and you go catch water and so sometimes the fights break out with the water by the water pipe.
All kind of
people get wet
stuff.
down and so. Yeah. Yes. But then at the end of the day, you know, they still used to look over each other with all the fighting and so.
Yeah.
If something happened, people still come into your aid and stuff like that. Yeah. Yes. Well, it's like 12 minutes before the hour of 12 as we wind down. I mean, let me see who it is. Jacinth, I need your number. You need to give me a number because you had something on the market last week, I think. So I need your number so I can put it up. Right? So in the meantime, though, we want to say thanks so much for hanging with us this morning. And I want to thank Marlon, because he's like a ram in the thicket, you know.
I want to take an opportunity. I'm on the air?
Yeah, sure.
Last Monday, we had a swim
Federation. How did that go?
It went exceptionally well.
Okay.
And we had there's about 5 swim teams within the Federation that participated. Bring It from Nevis, Swim Right, Swim to Win, Blue Marlin, and Paradise Swim Club out of Connery. And the kids put on a blast. I mean, they really did. Mm-hmm. They really did. We had some good support from both islands in the Federation. The Bring It team of Nevis, I got to give them their props. They ran away with the show, and they had more swimmers, stronger swimmers. But all teams competed based on the team members they had, and no one should be left feeling dissatisfied. I mean, the kids really performed. From as young as 7 years old to as old as 16 years old, they came out and gave their best.
Okay.
They really did. So we're
That's
hoping that
good,
the
though.
interest of swimming continues, and that we'll see more and more people out there bringing their children to the water.
That's really nice, though. I'm glad it came off good.
It came off very good, yeah.
So you're hoping to make it, but it has been a yearly thing, annual thing.
Yeah. Well, sometimes the last one that was done in Sinkers was done on Easter. There was an Easter timeline, and as far as our future operations, the Federation is doing a very good job trying to program out what's coming next, and so there should be more events to follow.
Okay.
But keep bringing the kids to the water.
Yes. Yeah. So your son went over to Nevis today?
No, not today.
Okay.
He didn't go today because actually today the national coach, along with the president of the Swim Federation of St. Kitts Nevis, in St. Vincent, going through additional training to upgrade their levels of certification for different types of swimming, water operation.
Yes.
So that's so there's no swimming today.
Okay.
They're in St. Vincent going through training.
So they're gonna start again when, like maybe next month?
On the
also?
10th of June.
10th of June.
4th of June here in St. Kitts, and 10th of June for the national team in Nevis.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, one of my members of my church, his name is Joseph Mason, and he is going to Germany to attend the Special Olympics. He is a swimmer. Yes, he has gotten gold in swimming already.
With the Special Olympics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I really hope that, I don't find that we big them up, as we say in colloquial terms, we big them up enough.
Well, bring him, tell him he needs to come on, we need to get him here because...
Yeah, I tell him so, he listen every Saturday, so he listening right now, you know?
Yeah, well, listen,
yeah,
hey, listen.
We call him Joey.
Joey, listen, for what it's worth, I'm happy to hear that the Special Olympics is doing such a wonderful operation in St. Kitts Nevis Federation, and we need to find a way to let more folks know that you guys out there representing our country and doing a wonderful job. And I wish you all the best in Germany when you all take over for that event.
Because it's amazing that they do well. They do the 200 meters. One of them in my church, again, she got a gold medal in 200 meters.
Oh.
You know, they do really well. And I find that when they come home now, you know, maybe 3 people up the airport, we don't really, we need to just go up and really...
Well, guess what? The president of the federation, I'm sure he's not listening right now because he's in St. Vincent, but I'm sure going to bring that in and put it in his hip pocket. But is the Olympic Committee got their hands around them, or are they just
Yes. They have Miss Cotton. She is in charge, and she has a team.
Okay.
And they rally around them. They really do.
Okay, we'll do so.
Yeah.
I'll whisper in Bridges and Freddie Knight's ears.
They do bocce.
Yeah.
And I think cycling. I think they were doing cycling too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But and the swimming. The swim team is awesome.
Well, big ups to the swim team of our Special Olympics, and let's get out there and support them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I want to say thanks, Marlon. Anything else you want to say?
No.
We finish, and
we'll wrap it up.
I hope I'll be able to. Well, you know, as you hold in the fort, as we for Mick.
Yeah. Well, Mick be here next week.
Mick will be here. Yes.
That's our goal.
Yes.
Here next
Yes.
week. Mick, you listening?
Yes.
You need to be here next week.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Saying good morning to Sir Irvin Sweeney. You know Sweeney?
Yeah, we're classmates.
Yes.
We're football players, classmates. Hey, what's going on, Dr. Sweeney?
Yes. He just here talking about Bastia High.
Yeah.
Bastia Junior High School in 1969. It began with 2 campuses. At the old hospital, a bunch of us started as very young teachers under the guidance of Washington Archibald. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Teachers like Emron Martin, Junior Grant, and more.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's correct.
All the time you're gone off to be in the army?
I think I've left by that time. Yeah,
yes.
Gone. But I was aware of it, but I was gone by that time.
Yes. So thank you, Sir Irvin. I call him Sir Irvin.
Yeah.
Irvin, you know, Sir
Mr.
Irvin.
Mr.
Sweeney.
Calypso.
Yeah, the number one.
Played tennis,
Calypsonian.
man.
Yes.
We play football together. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody saying I went into Horsford Building Center and went into Bittnell.
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
And he said I had him listen to you. Okay, Miss.
So yeah, I probably see him this afternoon. 'Cause
yes.
Our other brother. Well, there's a lot of us, 6 of us, but one of my brothers was here. Is probably gonna grab him, and we'll probably end up at the watering hole up in Puntine.
Yeah.
And chit chat for a minute.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, Dolores Harris. Good morning. Better late than never. Thank you, Dolores. And I still need the number from you, Jacinth Finch Helbrecht. I need the number from you, Jacinth. Or call me, 465-2555, and we chat, okay? Give me a call. It's 5 minutes before 12. At 12, it's the midday major newscast. And, of course, we want to say lots of love to Mickey Stokes, as he celebrates on Monday. Yes, June 5th.
Yeah, man.
Y'all take care now.
All right.